This is the Horse Radio Network. This is episode 38 of Horse Tip Daily, a different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you one day at a time. Today's topic is sponsored by Equestrian Collections, bringing the whole universe of equestrian shopping to your fingertips at a price you can afford. Visit equestriancollections.com. Enjoy today's tip. I am Glenn the Geek, back with you from Lexington, Kentucky, and you're listening to Horse Tip Daily. Well, we're back to Equestrian Life today for our tip. Equestrian Life is the official social community of the Horse Radio Network. In addition to being the Facebook for horse people and a great social community that you should take a look at, they have done some fantastic short videos on any number of subjects. We'll be sharing some of those with you as we go along. Please note that you can see the video version of this tip on our show notes at episode 38 at horsetipdaily.com. So if there's something that you wanted to go back and see in the video, that is very easy to do. Today we have Rick Gore from Rick Gore Horsemanship. Rick is a trainer, a clinician, and an all-around horseman. We've had him on a couple times doing tips, and you can go back to horsetipdaily.com and see all of his, or listen to all of his, rather. Rick Gore Horsemanship is about the horse teaching you about yourself. Today he speaks about rope halters, and we will get with Rick in a minute right after I tell you about equestriancollections.com. They have this great thing going on right now on their Facebook fan page, and there's only a couple days left. You really need to get over there and do this right now. Just go to Facebook and search for Equestrian Collections. Become a fan of their fan page there, like 6,000 other people in the horse world have done. Click on the wish list at the top of the page and go in and select out of her catalog $1,000 worth of items that you would love to have. And at the end, I think September the 10th or 11th, somewhere in September after the 9th, she's going to draw a name and you will win $1,000 worth of stuff. So basically everything you put in your wish list, you could win. If you're the lucky winner, you'll get it all. That's a very cool contest she's doing there. And there's lots of great discussions that she has going on over on her Facebook fan page. It's one of the largest fan pages of any company in the horse world. So check that out today. You know, you can buy almost anything you need right now at equestriancollections.com. The fall merchandise is coming in, all the clothing and blankets and things like that. So check it out over there. She has a cool homepage that will lead you to almost anywhere you need to go. It's an easy-to-navigate site, and I just encourage you next time you need to buy something for you or your horse or your barn, check out equestriancollections.com first. Well, here's Rick Gore.
Hi, I'm Rick Gore out here at Travis Equestrian Center. Today we're going to talk about why a rope halter is better than the web halters with all the buckles, snaps, and other metal parts. If you notice here on Tanner, he's got a nice rope halter on. There's no buckles here. It's complete rope to rope. There's no buckles around here. We've got a nice rope halter knot that's not going to give. It's not going to get tight. No matter how tight this horse pulls, I'll always be able to untie it by just bending that little neck back and sliding the rope through. So I don't need a buckle. Because this rope has no buckles or knots, it's going to be nice and strong. When this horse pulls, he feels these two ropes across the back of his ears, which is uncomfortable. He also feels pressure here when I pull it down to where he lowers his head. And he'll also get a little rope pressure here when I pull him forward. All of this gives a horse a much better cue than the web halters, which basically is nice and comfortable. You'll see some web halters with fur around here. You'll see fur around the ears. You'll see all kind of things to make a halter comfortable for the horse. This rope halter is not uncomfortable at all for this horse. It's a much better training. I can jump on this horse and ride this horse with this halter. I can work this horse with this halter. I can lead him. I can tie him. I can do everything with this halter that I can do with a web halter, except I don't have to worry about buckles, snaps. I don't have to worry about him cutting him. I don't have to worry about him breaking and cutting his eye or flying and hitting someone else. The weakest part of a rope with a snap is the snap. This rope is very strong, and it's rope against rope. So you have a good, strong tie point. You have a good, strong halter around a horse. Since the weakest part of a rope is the buckle, and this rope halter has no buckle where it connects here or where it connects here, these halters are much better for working your horse, controlling. They're also called what's called a cowboy halter. because back in the day before snaps and buckles, it wasn't easy to get all the hardware. So you made a rope halter and you had a rope, and that's how you led your horse. This is a thinner rope than this rope. They're both just as effective. Some people like the thinner rope. Some like the thicker. To me, it doesn't make a difference. I know, I'm messing up your eating. As you can tell, this rope halter isn't going to hurt him. This has a couple extra knots right here across the nose. Some people say that's better to make them listen, etc. A rope halter works well because it gives the pressure. If you notice on this rope halter, this rope is a little bit thinner. We still have the same knot. You have this excess rope here, which I usually tuck just underneath the collar here to keep it out of the way. If the rope halter, if you tie the rope and this rope is going this way, you've tied it wrong. You don't want this flapping to hit and interfere with the horse's eye and sight. You'll get a spook. I know, I'm sorry. Here. So tuck it right back here. It keeps it away from the eye. It keeps it nice and it keeps it nice and out of the way. Again, this horse feels pressure behind his ears. He also feels it over his nose. And I can get this horse to do just about anything with a very light touch because he knows that if he pulls, he feels uncomfortable. So that's why a rope halter is going to give you a little bit better feel with the horse, and he's going to be a little bit more responsive when you ask him to do things. Back. Hey, back. Good boy. That's why a rope halter, I believe, is a lot better than any of your web halters with buckles.
Well, thank you to Rick and to Equestrian Life for providing the audio. You can see the video that goes with this on our show notes at episode 38 at horsetipdaily.com. And you can also see all of Equestrian Life's great videos at equestrianlife.com. Well, don't forget, you only have a couple of days to sign up yet for the August Horse Radio Network giveaway. Just go to horsetipdaily.com and click on the giveaway banner. It's free and easy to sign up. We're giving away a custom halter with nameplate from KBC Horse Supplies at kbchorse-supplies.com. A supply of joint armor from Kentucky Performance Products at kppusa.com, and two $50 gift certificates from today's sponsor, Equestrian Collections, that you can use to buy anything on her store. Well, hop on over there and sign up today before you miss it. It'll be gone before you know it. Well, you know you can subscribe to the show through iTunes or Zune and get the daily tips automatically downloaded to your iPod, Zune, or MP3 player. You can also follow us on Facebook. Just search Horse Tip Daily, or follow us on Twitter at Horse Radio. And don't forget to check out all our other great shows at horseradionetwork.com. Well, I will be back again tomorrow with another new expert and a different horse tip. Until then, stay safe, everyone.